Okay, let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
Hell yeah.
Ah!
You gotta say the words.
You do gotta say the words.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, one-month travelers. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes!
Yes! Are we
Thanks for
recording?
being my hype.
Yeah, we're recording.
Epic.
Oh my god, okay. So last time, a lot of stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
We met Suffer.
I wish we did.
She's cool.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Reverence took a bath with her.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
As you do.
that was something.
Normal things to do when you meet a large lady. Take a bath with them.
Very
Yeah.
normal. Reverence, listen, the large lady's the one who came into the bath while Reverence was there, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is true.
it's normal.
It's normal.
Normal things.
We learned that they get wood off of the back of some sort of creature.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh my god.
It's pretty fucking stupid.
No, it's dope.
Everybody paid Kane a lot of money, and by everybody I mean Penn and Merritt.
Mhm.
One by choice and then another by force.
Yep. One by shit. The word is bond and the word is bond and Pin just handed all of our gold. So yeah, I fucking guess.
Mayor's like, no takesy backsies, I guess.
It's fine. That's why I kept money on me too. I'm fine.
We've taken a large group of friends back up the mountain to plane shift over to Stygia, which is where Reverence is. The fifth layer of hell.
It's Reverence's favorite crazy place to be.
Because she's been before.
She loves it here. It's great.
I don't remember. Did I show you guys the plane map?
Pretty sure, but show it now also.
Let us see.
I don't even know where it is.
That's
Uh-oh.
not good.
I mean, I know where it is on my computer, but I don't know if it's here.
Do a quick upload upon roll 20.
What did the Elmostica say to you guys?
It
It did not
gave
say
us
anything. Just showed a map of the layers of hell.
Yeah, it just showed the layer cake of hell.
Okay.
Yeah, we even specified and it just showed the same thing.
I will refrain then.
Oh.
Mm,
Secrets.
Normal things to
Secrets.
say
And
from the DM. It is.
Yeah, and then Reverence was inoculated into a war baby. Who knows?
you did show, if it's the same, you did show the map of where Reverence is currently.
Yes, I did show that map.
Yeah.
But
There's
that's not
another map.
what I was talking
Different
about.
map. Okay.
Here, we can go to this map.
well, Waka.
Oh, big map.
Okay.
Stop the chill in betweens.
We are not.
We are no
still
longer
in
between.
anymore.
Ambiance or suspense. Let's do ambiance.
Ugh. The sounds of D&D. Kevin McLeod, our man.
Wow, the sound of D&D.
You guys traveled to Stygia and then decided to split into 3 groups and devised a system
Some
to
sort of-
contact each
A
other.
really cool and good system.
A really
Perfectly
cool and
fine
good
system.
There's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with me, and there's nothing
There's
wrong
nothing
with
wrong
you
with-
either.
There's nothing wrong with any of us, and we're good at Dungeons and Dragons.
Of course. I didn't say otherwise. Okay. So, let's start with the 3 groups of 3. Merritt is with Peregrine and Adora. Here, let's put you guys. Oh, they're in the groups. Here we go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
groups
they're
down
in the
here at the
Know
group.
what we're
bottom.
doing.
We're professionals.
We're
We're
professionals.
Is
We
it
play
Florida?
D&D all the time,
All the time.
all the time.
Definitely.
and we're experts at it.
There's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing wrong with me.
And there's nothing wrong with any of us.
Noah is with Mirage and Kane. And you guys all just split up in the endless frozen tundra.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with any of us.
Yeah, we split the party in this new world. Like normal people should.
Like normal
Good.
people.
Mm-hmm.
We've all watched Scooby-Doo. You're supposed to split up.
Yeah. That's how you find the ghoulies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, who is Prince Jerky? Is he with someone?
Prince Jerky is at home with
He's-
Pretty sure we left all the companions at
Peregrine.
home.
his beautiful wife.
Good. Good.
And in fact, I read that when you guys were talking about Reverence being in hell, he just walked away, and I don't think anybody went and checked on him because I didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So everybody
do
was just
remember.
talking about how Reverence was lost in front of him, and he hopped down off his chair and walked away, and everybody was like,
That's fine.
"Ooh," and then nobody went and talked to him.
Grimace emoji. and that
Nobody
was
took care
it.
of my son. Hopefully Ariadne did.
Prince Jerky was left with Ariadne. He's been on a stool nearby the whole time.
Uh-huh. And he just left. Yep. Nobody thought, let's go check on Reverence's son. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine and normal.
We're gonna come back into all mushrooms again.
Ariadne will take care of it.
Every time we upset Prince Jerky, it becomes mushrooms.
My poor son.
That'd be pretty funny.
Don't do it. Don't do
But just
it.
made you do the same arc over and
No!
over
Don't do it.
I don't
He's
want
supposed
anyone
to
else
go
to
to
lose an
preschool.
eye.
He's supposed to go to preschool.
He should go to preschool.
We're trying to take him to preschool.
Okay. So everybody, I guess, let's start with a roll.
I love rolling. I remember how to do that.
I remember
Play
how
D&D
to
all the
do
time.
that.
We play D&D all the time.
What are we doing?
Do a survival check.
Okay. Okay. Cool. We can all do those in various ways. We are capable.
Everybody can survive.
We are normal. Okay. Thank you, Merritt.
All right.
How come the ranger did the worst?
Honestly, bro, what the fuck?
There's no nature out here. Although that doesn't explain why Pin got a 20.
How come you have a 9 to your survival?
Because I'm great at surviving. I lived in the woods as a baby.
So did everyone.
Well, I did
Everybody
it better. It's because survival's wisdom based.
And then you have proficiency, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we all do,
definitely
but
proficiency.
we all
I don't
do,
have
but then-
proficiency in survival.
What?
so-
You don't?
That's crazy.
no. My wisdom was high enough, I didn't feel the need for it.
Okay, that's fine.
That's so funny. Our characters are just built different.
It's
Mostly
fine.
affectionately.
It's fine.
Oh, bless.
Okay. So good news is none of you are going to freeze to death.
I love that.
Yay! Bare minimum achieved.
And you all split up in different directions. It's it's difficult to traverse because it's icy and it's like big frozen waves.
It's sand, but make it real cold and worse
Yeah.
somehow.
And worse. Roll a perception check for me, everybody.
Perception. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not part of everybody right now.
Yeah,
I'm somewhere else.
you're chilling.
Oh well, something like that.
Yeah.
So
He's looking
He's looking
for once in his fucking life.
with his 2 wisdom.
He's not very wise.
No,
That is so true.
So true.
correct.
It was so true.
What do we think this weird peace sign here is?
I think we were
That's what I've
like
been wondering.
saying
I
we
think-
were going in 3 different directions like that, or
Yeah.
something.
Yes.
And then the third
Third line
thing
got
came
messed up.
down.
I
Yeah.
didn't even notice
That's
that because
penis.
it's like light purple against everything.
Yeah. But yeah, if I remember correctly, Noah had set down a spear. It was like, okay, here's where we were. We're gonna all split off from here in different directions. And that's the way we did it. Because we're smart, capable adventurers.
Smart, capable adventure.
All 3 of you hear a loud horn echoing over the frozen tundra.
Oh. Great. Does it... Looking around, I guess with at least Merritt's team, is there any sign of, like, a light? Something up in the air? Like, is that the sound that we've been spotted somewhere? Is that someone pulling the alarm up?
Is that the sound that we're going to die?
Is that the sound that we're gonna die?
Please let me know. Thanks. Bye. Love
Is
you.
that the sound of the op?
Is that the sound of the ops? Are the ops on the way?
Give me an investigation check.
I may as well just roll regular, frankly. Merit.
Hey,
Okay,
not
I'm
the
proud of that.
worst.
That's not the worst.
Looking around, it's very difficult to see. There is a harsh wind making your eyes hurt.
Yeah.
But to your, like, way, way in the distance, barely you can see it. The only reason you can see it is because it's so dark. You do see a far light in the east.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's all snow out here, ain't it?
Yes.
And I have a big man.
You do have a big
I
man.
have a
quite
very,
large.
very big man.
And also a small girl.
And also a small girl. Okay. Wait. I kind of, with the sound, I kind of want to hide a little, but it's all snow. Basically, just brace and hide slightly, as best as we can. I say, staring at Peregrine. Well, you know, he's got camo. Anyway, yeah, just that light might be something, but it might be something bad.
Yeah, you can
So
hunker down.
yeah.
Can I perhaps be able to tell generally where it's coming from, or is it echoing just kind of throughout
Give me an
everywhere?
investigation check.
Just for the record, my party also wants to figure out where it's coming from. Can I also investigate?
Yeah. Not doing so hot.
No.
Let's
I already used up my good
control.
rolls.
It's not been that long.
Yeah, that's troublesome. We're gonna need a lot more rolls. That's kind of how you play Dungeons and Dragons. You roll stuff. It's dice all the way down, baby.
Noah, you look around for the source. I think you can still kind of see the shapes of your friends. I don't think you've gotten far enough that you can't see them at all.
Yeah.
You see Barrett probably kind of disappear, honestly. Just from the distance that you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And Penn is looking around, but doesn't seem to notice anything. You look around at the horizon and also spy the light that Merritt saw.
Okay. Can I see any thing in the air, like any other movement or creatures? Or does it all seem clear in the sky?
It's too hard to tell. The wind is quite harsh.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, my group's just
I
gonna
don't-
keep walking because we didn't notice anything. But we're gonna do it a little sneaky just in case it's bad stuff. Horn.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, we just keep walking.
All right. Merritt, you hunker down for a little while and keep an eye out on the skies.
Yeah, it's sort of hunkered down, sort of finagle a little to the east, trying to watch if something happens around the light. But also just trying to be wary of what if enemies.
Yeah. The light doesn't appear to be moving.
Okay.
And I can also see the light doesn't appear to be moving.
Yes.
For posterity on this whack barely visible peace sign that we've made for who's going where. Who is going where?
Do I happen to be going straight east so that I luck into it?
That's part of why I'm asking.
You can.
Nice.
So we already have someone going directly there.
Yeah, I've just been debating if we need to just meet back up and just go towards the light. But also Noah's going to feel like a dumbass if he calls everyone together and we go towards that and it's just nothing. But also,
It might be something, but will it be something we should all encounter?
it's
Possibly, maybe not.
at least so far that's the only thing that's consistent out here. Everything else just seems dead and barren, right?
As far as you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah's gonna send the ice chunk with his item.
Penn looks up the list of what the fuck that means. Oh, okay.
Coming over to it.
Turns back around.
Nice chunk of personal item if you find something. Okay.
All right, so you're all gonna meet back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going towards Noah's direction with the way we've done this.
Yeah.
I'm glad our system was so useful and used so often.
Yeah.
We spent like 20 minutes devising it a year ago. Hard.
Yeah.
Personally, I do still like it as convoluted as it is. It's just
Yeah, like I
can
kind of
still
want to
be
keep going
used.
with the
It
bit.
can still be
could still
used.
be used, but I'm just like, this is senseless if we all really could just stick together and go towards that same point.
Wait, does somebody else have the fourth glove right now? Does Reverence have one?
no.
Okay.
We are holding it to give to Reverence.
Okay, we got it
Yeah.
after Reverence is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we went emergency mode, gathered everyone around, bought this, went cool, thanks, and off we went.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, your emergency mode involved going to have a chat with Zandello.
I forgot about that.
Go home, go shopping, then go get Reverence.
Look,
Was what emergency mode means to my friends.
we had to go and get Peric.
We did have to go and get Peric, and we did want to see if we had any more items that could help us.
Eric at Zandello's shop.
Peric was in the same town.
Uh-huh.
We were already
Might
there.
as well see if we
All I'm
can
saying
get
is
some
that
tools to help.
the urgency is great here.
Yeah.
When Reverence find, oh, y'all are answering for words. Y'all are in for some words.
We had
from
to wait till
Reverence.
the next day so that we could get up onto the mountain with Penn's spell. Did you just want us to sit there instead of going to Zindel?
All I'm saying
They
is
bought you a
Reverence-
cool glove.
We bought you a
But-
cool glove.
and that will probably satisfy her, but I can't guarantee anything.
We got a cool glove that guarantees friendship. You can just send things to everyone else in the party.
She's gonna send y'all shit you do not want.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're about to start getting the worst stuff at all times.
Also, I just realized how logistically how does it work? Does it just like send it to one other person and then that other person has to send it to the next one? Or like
believe.
does it duplicate?
It does not duplicate.
Do we get to like
Hey.
choose which glove it goes to? Or is it random? It swaps things in your hands.
Yeah. But with multiple gloves
I
that makes
believe it's-
things let me see, do I have the item?
Or right-handed leather gloves. The gloves can swap via teleport a held item into the hand of one of the other gloves of the set as a bonus action. If the receiver is holding an item, it is swapped in place to the giver. Swapped items cannot weigh more than 15 pounds. Occasionally it gets
Occasionally it gets a little weird.
So
yeah, I think you can
we have to
choose.
send to everybody.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have to send it in a little circle. Make sure everybody got it.
Yeah.
which is fine and part of the reason for the personal identification items. Like, oh, this was sent to, or this was sent from Noah, then it goes back, it goes down the line.
Yeah.
Look, it's a great system that we'll use continuously throughout this campaign, so I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna hang on to snake guts for the rest of my life.
Great.
No.
So we meet up,
Awful.
and
Yeah.
we're going towards the light, yes?
Yeah, we all point out the light. We're all agreeing we saw the light.
Oh, yeah! No, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, spotted after the horn. I'm a little bit concerned, but that's fine.
I think we should go, but sneakily, so I would like to
Yes.
cast Pass Without a Trace if that is A-okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
Woo, I'm just
Yippee.
gonna put it up there so we can see it in case we need it.
For the duration.
Hell,
Oh God!
that's how I feel
We've
right
gotten-
now.
Oh my God! We've gotten a soundboard since the last time we
Since the
played.
last time, yeah.
Like-
Oh no!
Where's it's some stumbling is happening, but Yippee is playing over and over again in my mind because we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Everybody want to give me a stealth check?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Let's be sneaky together. This is what Dungeons and Dragons is about.
I love you guys so
Go.
much.
I did it bad. Good thing there's a
Oh,
plus
you do not-
10.
But that's okay.
You do not stooth.
I am rolling 2s tonight,
You were
lads.
so small. How are you?
Well, they are wearing a red coat on top of everything in the middle of ice.
This is true.
It's pretty visible.
Apparently, according to these rolls, the taller you are, the better you stooth.
The better you stew.
And also, the better you see.
Which I mean, kind of.
I mean,
Kind
fair.
of.
To be fair, you left Pen, Yorna, and Peric objectively like the shortest party.
Yeah.
The Short King team.
Short Kings.
You guys start heading out towards the light. Pen, you slip on a piece of ice and slide down a hill.
Nice.
As the rest of you hurry to go get Pen really fast, you can see something. You are walking on top of ice like a frozen ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see something beneath the ice.
Yes, you did mention this before. Is it moving or is it just there?
It's not moving.
Okay.
Okay. It really isn't moving. Is it identifiable? Probably not.
Yeah, as I slide down this ice hill face first, can I see what it is?
Give me a perception check.
Nice.
We're back on top, baby.
We're so fucking back.
You're so fucking back.
It's very difficult to see through the ice. It's not clear. The ice isn't. It's frosted and cracked, and it's not very see-through. And also, there's a lot of snow covering it. But you can see a dark shape of some sort of massive creature underneath the ice.
How massive are we talking? Can I tell, like, how far away it is / how big it is?
I think it goes in all directions.
Oh, like big.
Yeah.
Like as big as some of the bigger guys we fought. Like
Like bigger.
Like we
Dragon.
can't see the edge of
Oh.
it big?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's got spiny stuff, like spiky? Does it look like a spiky boy?
There's spikes
Possibly.
on it.
Is it long and thin or big and blobby?
Are those the only options?
Or something else if you have another description. I'm just wondering, like, is it a big noodle? Or
No, it's one very large shape, not like a thin,
not thick,
squiggly
just
one.
big?
We all have an idea what this is, right?
No idea. I'm
Not
just-
even a little bit.
Getting clues.
I have a vague idea. Merritt has no idea, so I'm not going to think about it that hard.
Yeah.
Does Noah want to share with the class?
I don't think Noah would know.
Okay.
That's what I was about to say. If the character doesn't know, don't worry
You
about
want to
it.
roll an int
But-
or anything, or do you feel like he just wouldn't know?
I just don't think he would have ever run into that. Maybe read about it, but like that's a thing of myths.
Like he is a monster hunter, but
What the fuck
mostly
do you
it's
think
dragons.
it is?
I don't know.
I think it's a Tarrasque.
What is chance
think?
is?
Oh,
I'd
God.
rather it not be.
I hope not.
I'd rather it not be.
I'm pretty
Listen.
sure that's a Tarrasque.
It's mad frozen under there. It's gonna be okay. We're not gonna. No.
I mean, come on.
Silly.
Something big, giant, bigger than dragon, spiky,
Bigger than
frozen
God.
under the tundra. That's a Tarrasque.
Don't say that.
Penn
Not
doesn't
as
know what that
nice.
is, so it's fine.
It's fine.
Yep. So you guys just know there's something under the ice, but it's frozen and it's not moving.
Cool. We continue on.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. As you get closer to this light, you begin to see it more. It is moving, but not in a like getting closer to you way. You realize quickly that it is a pillar of a blue flame.
Cool. Normal.
Hello, bitch? Alexa,
Cool.
stop.
It's Alexa.
Excuse me, ho.
Yeah.
Shit.
Other light is what
Continue.
It's just a pillar.
It's there's like a stone pillar with a large torch on top, basically.
Cool. It's like an outpost.
There's no building.
Okay, and it's a marker. It's
Yeah.
a marker. Okay. As we've gotten closer to it, do we see another light in the distance?
Give
Or
me a
anything
perception
else?
check.
I'm looking also.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone can give me a
Also?
perception check.
We're all looking with our beautiful eyes.
We're all looking with our beautiful eyes. Merritt is so tired of being cold.
Penn has been invigorated by sliding face first down an ice hill.
Noah's okay.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. You're chilling.
Yes. Pen, you spy it first. There is another marker in the distance.
That way, lads.
Okay.
That's what I love to hear.
I posit we should not we should be adjacent to the markers. Just because if we can see them, someone might be able to see us after a while.
That's fair.
Because they're actual markers.
We're a large party.
How long did it take
Yeah.
us to get to this marker?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. As far as I know, we just kind of have to probably keep following the markers, assuming Reverends had also found them.
Yeah, I think we should go.
Find them?
Just feels right, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it just
but
feels
I'm trying
right.
to remember if
I think you
That's
just
how-
stumbled upon the castle.
Yeah, you did
Reverend
just stumble
like,
upon.
got there. She's got some inherent knowledge of how to get to the castle for no particular reason.
You were drawn that direction.
God, she sure was, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
For normal reasons that
Honestly,
we will get to after a while.
I feel pretty good. I think I can be reverenced, so I'm kind of psyched.
Godspeed.
I think
I'm
I've got
saluting.
her. I think she's in here.
Okay.
Yeah. We continue to stealthily and adjacently follow the markers.
Yeah, you guys are gonna keep going that way. Why don't we go to Reverence?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I just said that. No, I'm like, wait a minute.
You
Talking all that game.
I was talking big shit, and now
Hey.
the
Go
shit's getting smaller.
Continue on that.
Speak
on that.
Speak on that.
Well, Delta's got to speak first.
Speak on that.
So yeah, the rest of you keep heading in that direction, following the markers to something, and Reverence. The night before, you had a big weird meal for yourself,
Mhm.
and everybody thought you were great and awesome and wanted to talk to you because you were new. And then you went to bed. How are you feeling?
Well, not the best. It's very overwhelming to be here, especially to have been, she snuck in here, she got caught and put in like a locked room, and then suddenly she's like being recognized as a person who is here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that dinner situation was very that was a lot for her, and she went back and went to sleep and then woke up and it's still a lot and she doesn't really know what to do.
That makes
TBQH.
sense. You wake up in your little room in the tower and find your way back down to a mess hall. You aren't super
Pause for 1
familiar
second.
still, but
One of you other people needs to take over the note writing while I'm role playing.
I will attempt.
Okay. Thank you. Because it was immediately trying and it was immediately not happening.
You're good. You're good. I
Okay.
will try. I will try my bestest.
Okay. So roll back just a little bit. AR can take over the duties.
yeah.
Thank you, Kara.
You wake up. You're not familiar with your environment, but also you're not familiar. You've been here.
Mm-hmm. Couple of days now.
Yeah. And you find yourself navigating the halls to the mess hall, and you know where you're going. You don't seem to be in trouble. There's no one chasing you or anything. No one really pays that much attention to you anymore after
Yeah.
last night.
Well, that's nice at least. She feels less scrutinized. Less extremely anxious. And more some anxious.
You get your meal of some sort of slop.
Yay, slop.
We love slop.
It sucks and Reverence hates it.
Yeah. But after that, what do you want to do with yourself?
I guess wander around and explore.
Okay.
And just like poke around in corners and stuff to try to, I guess, figure out more about where she's at and what is going on in this place. If I could, obviously this is a big castle, but if I could find like a library or something, some things that is gonna give her some information about what the fuck is going on around her.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Hey, not as Siren. Take it, but hold on, let me fix that. Let me be Reverence. My window's the wrong size. It's not helping. There we go. Okay, now I'm Reverence. But still. Don't make me reroll because I wasn't Reverence, because that's a good
I'm
roll.
not gonna do that.
When have we ever done that?
Never, but I'm scared.
Do it scared and puffed up.
I am doing it scared and puffed up.
You begin to search around the fortress. There's hundreds of maybe thousands of rooms. It is kind of overwhelming as soon as you like navigate your way out of where you're familiar with. And I think you just start opening doors.
That sounds like reverence, honestly.
A lot of them pretty boring, either rooms or some sort of utility rooms. There's a couple that have a like training rooms, like with dummies and such.
Mhm.
You come across a couple that have weapons.
Do any of them look really cool?
They're like pretty basic weapons. None of them are like, oh, this is the sword of sorting.
Nah, fuck that then. Close that damn door.
You don't find any libraries or anything like that.
Mm.
But you do eventually come across a room that has a large altar
Cool.
with a couple of banners that have the same symbol that I've had across the whole castle. This sort of spiked spiral almost.
Have I tried to do a roll to recognize that?
I don't think so.
Can I try to do a roll to recognize that?
Yeah. Do a history.
Okay. To be fair, Reverence is not well educated.
You do not recognize that, other than it seems to be maybe the symbol of the whole fort. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it is the banner that these people operate under.
yeah.
Okay.
I think you find yourself kind of drawn to this altar as a holy person yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Yeah, I'll go
you
check it out.
do an investigation for me?
Come on, Reverence. Roll good. That's intimidation. Nope. Can't intimidate the
Will you
altar.
intimidate the altar for me?
I'd try, but I don't think it'll go well. Okay, that's better than... It's okay, I guess. Better than a 5.
Yeah. You walk up to this altar, and I think you find the first book that you found in this entire place.
Thank God.
It is closed and bound with what looks like some sort of hide or
Is it
skin.
That's human skin, baby. That is human skin.
But it is placed on this altar, and it seems to be some sort of holy book for them.
Does it bother you that it's bound in human skin? There are no humans in this party.
Okay, well, first of all, she doesn't know that it's bound in human skin. But, like, literally her first instinct is, that's skin. I don't think that's from a cow. Ain't no cows here.
I mean, if you want to be callous, all hide is skin. I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm suddenly thinking about like how skin is different between like, I don't know, gnomes and tieflings and stuff.
Yeah.
Do
Humanoid.
some of them have more cow-like skin?
What a gross sentence.
Yeah.
Humanoid skin, not necessarily humans. Humanoid skin is what she immediately thinks this is. Are there any other like identifying features about the book, or is it just like a plain but bound in some kind of hide?
Yeah, there's no embossing or letters or anything on it.
I do want to like be up at it, and I want her to kind of like reach out as if to touch it, but there's like, I'm worried, like does she feel anything that like, does it make her feel like she shouldn't touch it when she comes close to it?
Give me a wisdom check.
I love wisdom. I'm so wise. I am kind of wise, actually.
You are a cleric.
Wise as fuck. We love a +3.
As you reach out to it, you
Complicated.
I'm trying to decide if I want what I want you to do. I think you feel this inherent. Some there's magic to this book,
Mhm.
and it feels evil.
Awesome. I'm gonna open it. Here's the thing
Okay.
about Reverence. She has never been known not to touch something that is very obviously you shouldn't touch it. She stuck her hand in magic goo and it ate all her skin and muscle off.
Just did that one for funsies.
And that one was for funsies, and this one's to find out some shit. So, like, yeah, she's gonna open the goddamn book.
Listen, we've
Doesn't
had years of being an our fuck around to your ass.
she very specifically does not take it off of the altar. She leaves it sitting on the altar, but I would like to open the book and try to read it and see what's inside of it.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
Oh shit.
Hey, I got hella pluses to these. Well, okay. I do have a hella plus, but it didn't help me that much, did it?
You open this book carefully. I think you are like barely touching it as you open the cover.
Yeah, she's extremely respectful with it. She does not
Yes.
mishandle it. She's very like careful because she recognizes that this is a religious situation and she's a fucking cleric.
Yeah. And as you open it, it almost immediately opens itself
Great.
and flies over to a page. And you feel this kind of wave of magic go over you.
Great. Unidentified waves of magic, my favorite.
It only lingers for a moment, but you don't feel any damage or sudden evil cravings, as far as
That's
you can
good.
tell.
That's great, actually.
Nothing
We love
beyond
no.
your regular evil cravings.
Right.
Nothing
I was
beyond your
literally
regular
about to
evil
say
cravings.
nothing irregular. Just the
Mhm.
normal let me beat something up.
And this book is written in a language that you don't recognize.
Well shit. What the fuck we're in the infernal zone.
Mm-hmm.
But by the
They
way,
have
has
different
everyone
languages here.
Yeah, I know. Has everyone been speaking infernal or while I've been here or we've been talking in common?
Everyone speaks Infernal here.
Okay, yeah. That's what I assumed, but I was curious.
Oh, Penn's gonna be so stoked that they've been taking those lessons.
Yeah, none of y'all are gonna talk that. But probably most people. A lot of people speak common alongside, except I don't know, they live in hell, so maybe they don't. Well fuck. Can I do I no, you just said I don't recognize the language, so if I leave it on that page, but I kind of lift it up and look at some of the other pages, are they all in the same?
Yes. You kind of carefully flip through the pages,
Yes, Tara.
and most of it is in writing, but there are illustrations occasionally, and you see pictures of massive horrors, just creatures that are barely depicted because of their details would be mind breaking.
Cool. Well, that makes her nervous. Because she has also noticed the thing underneath the ice. Yes?
Yes, I think you saw it on your way in.
Right. So, I feel like Reverence is smart enough to kind of put those two bits of knowledge together. Well, damn, I really wish I could read it. I don't have shit that can help me read it. Do I? No, I don't have shit that can help me read this. I. Is there anything else on the altar that catches eyes besides, like I'm sure there's like candles and incense and all that shit, but is there any other identifying items, religious items?
There is a simple but clearly ornamental dagger.
Well, I'm not gonna touch that. That's not a no. I'm not gonna touch that. Anything else about the room?
Um, Not really. It's a fairly plain room outside of the banners and a couple of seating, but it isn't like a church or something. It seems to be more like a you come in here individually to do your own worship sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. I hmm. I've I'm trying to decide because like I'm I'm not doing this yet, but I'm telling everyone what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about kneeling and trying to not necessarily pray to, because obviously she's got a different deity, but sort of like send out feelers and try to get some sort of idea of what exactly it is that they pray to here. But I'm just not sure that's a very good idea, is the thing.
Maybe not, but also we cannot stop you.
No, I know. I know you guys can't tell me what to do. I'm just thinking out loud if this is something that I should do.
Try to connect to their Bluetooth signal.
Literally. Because then, like, I don't want Ralishaz to be mad at me for doing that, you know?
I don't know. Sounds pretty chaotic to me.
That's true.
He might think it's cool.
He might think it's cool.
He loves to
I mean,
fuck
like I
around.
said. Okay. Reverend talk. So, but I want to be like, I want it to be very like specific. She is not like praying to whatever this deity or whatever this thing is that they worship. She's not like asking it for anything or trying to connect in it with that way. She just wants to use her general religious power shit to vibe check the deity waves. Yeah. I'm doing a vibe check on the deity.
Yep.
What button do I press for that?
Religion check would be
Yeah.
the button.
That felt like the button. Okay, that's a pretty good number.
You get down on your knees and not pray, but concentrate
Yeah.
on this room, on the book, on the vibes.
This is a vibe check.
And you close your eyes and just try to reach out a hand and you feel cold for probably the first time since you've gotten here, since you have a ring that keeps you warm.
Right.
You feel like a chill run down your spine, and when you open your eyes, all of the candles have gone out.
Oh, cool. Well, as much as I want to find out,
You're
I
done
think
fucking around.
I think that's about as willing as Reverence is to touch. Because, I mean, especially like, Reverence is very warm-blooded. That chill probably felt, especially considering the magic ring she's wearing, is like, oh, okay. This isn't a cool deity. We're cool. So I guess she's gonna close the book and leave it exactly how she found it, and I guess be on her merry way because she can't figure out the damn book. Maybe
You
special eyes are not present.
you go to close the book, and then you find yourself not closing it.
It just won't.
You just don't.
Oh, I just don't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. We're
As
entering
in,
the
like,
find out era.
so like, is it just like affecting her body? Like she still is like, I want to close this book, or when she like goes to close it, it's like, no, I don't want to close this book. Or can she just not get her body to do it? Do you get what I'm asking?
Yeah. It's like you go to close it and you don't want to close it suddenly.
Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, I mean, I'm guessing that assumes that if she tries to just leave, is that gonna not happen too?
You can try.
I like, Reverence is gonna fucking get a little freaked out by that, shrug, and just turn around to leave.
Yeah, you can leave.
Oh.
Okay, cool. I guess I leave. I guess I leave.
Yeah. As you turn around and leave, you almost feel like the book is watching you,
Awesome.
but you leave the room and close the door, and I don't think you can shake off the feeling immediately, but you do feel slightly better outside of the room.
Yeah, that was my next question, is once the door's closed, does she still feel touched? What?
Yeah, you still feel like you probably have goosebumps.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was freaky. I guess she just keeps exploring.
Okay.
Just kind of still looking for, any other identifying, just looking for stuff to figure out where she's at and why she's here and what the fuck's going on.
More weird books.
More weird books.
I do got a weird question. Your pendant, is it a pendant Aralashaz, or did you not know where you got that?
Yes, there's. Oh god, you're so smart. This is metagaming a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, no, she would have recognized it though. Her pendant is it's got a bunch of shit on it, but the very first thing is there is a red. It's not a gem, but it's a rock. It's a red rock, and it's got a symbol carved into it. And she has had it literally as far as she can remember. And anytime she lost it, it came back to her, etc.
Okay, I was just wondering, Adelta, would the pendant have reacted any way during that interaction?
Cool question.
I think as you leave the room, you kind of instinctively go to touch it. It's a comfort item.
It is, yeah.
And it is warm to the touch.
That stops her in her tracks. And okay, come on, Bartleby.
That's the name of the rock.
Huh?
That's the name of the rock. Sorry. Anyway.
She turns around and goes back to the room.
Okay.
And she stands in front of the altar again and she takes her necklace off.
Okay.
And she just kind of like looks at the symbol on it, looks, at the altar, looks at everything, and then just kind of like holds it above the altar to see if anything happens.
Give me a religion check. As you enter the room, the necklace feels warmer until it's almost too hot to touch. It's still touchable, but it's like running your hands under very hot water.
Mm.
You hold it out by the thread, and it seems to swing a little on its own.
Mm. Reverence furrows her brow really hard. And I'm thinking about pendulums. That's the thing. Does Reverence know about pendulums? Probably. That's a god thing. People use pendulums.
Yeah.
But like, what do I ask? I don't even know even if she does know about pendulums, I don't know what she would like ask or even try to figure out. I feel like this would just be kind of confusing to her. And she looks down at the book again, hoping that the necklace somehow magically made it readable.
It's not.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Do you want to try and decipher what the language is?
Yeah. I didn't because you said it was unrecognizable, but trying to decipher it sounds like a good idea. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction, DM.
Yeah. Give me a history check.
Not so good at this one.
Medium.
Medium at this one.
You look at the book again and try and flip through the pages looking for anything that seems recognizable. The language is honestly gibberish. It's like it is using a similar alphabet to Infernal, but if it didn't make any sense, if the letters were combined, if the letters didn't stay together, didn't make sounds right.
Yeah. Just completely fucking Simlish, but with her recognizable alphabet.
Yeah.
It's like the difference between like Old English and English.
Yeah.
In my brain.
Fucking have any idea.
Yeah.
See, and pendulums are like yes or no questions. You can't really do a why am I here with a pendulum. But she's gonna say out loud anyway, why am I here?
The necklace swings towards the book.
She says out loud, I can't fucking read that. I don't know what it says. She's talking to the rock on the necklace.
It doesn't swing anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna take the goddamn book. That seems like a terrible idea.
I don't know, maybe Relichas would think it was cool.
Maybe
Benji will convince you of anything.
Benji's trying desperately to get me to take this book. Is what
That
Benji
argument
said.
seems to convince Reverence very easily.
It's not convincing her this time.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry, but she's a holy
Jeez.
woman. She's not about to, especially with how weird the fucking book is. I don't think she will pick it up to look closer at it.
Okay.
But she will not walk away with it.
Yeah, you pick it up, and again you feel that like chill down your spine. but you hold the necklace in the palm of your hand, and it's still hot.
And the symbol on the necklace does not match the symbol on the banners.
No.
Right. Well, I'm just not gonna take the book. I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna take the book. I can't do it. Reverence wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
She's a bitch and she's chaotic, but she is like genuinely very
But not a piece of shit.
yeah, she is very religious and devoted to her god. She's a fucking cleric. So she knows better than to like steal that. So I guess she puts it down, tries to close it again, and leaves. Again.
You try to close it, and this time you find yourself flipping to a page that just has a picture of some sort of monster on it.
Can I recognize the monster at all? Do I know jack shit about the monster?
No.
Hmm. Well, Reverend says quietly, "Thanks, that's so helpful." and leaves. And then back to the rest of the search, I guess.
Has her necklace ever done anything like that before? How does she feel about that?
Very weird. She's like, because no, it hasn't. It's just a rock. The only strange thing about it is that she's lost it on multiple occasions, particularly when she was living where she lived, and probably in the woods too. She lost it. And it always returned to her. Like she would lose it and then a day later find it in her pocket. But it's never otherwise reacted in any sort of way. It's never been warm. It's never moved on its own. Well, besides just suddenly finding it, but it's never done anything like that before. So she is very weirded out by that, but she doesn't super know what to think about it because there was no other, she didn't recognize anything else about the situation. So
What does she think the symbol means?
She's honestly never had any idea. I'm sure. Yep, there it is. I'm sure she's kind of. Well, would she have? She's obviously in the beginning of her life. She would not have had any opportunity to try and like look at what that means. Maybe when she was like in her Ralishaz temple, she might have tried to like see if there was anything to do with the symbol, but I don't know that she ever found anything. So, because she doesn't know what it means.
Yeah.
You want out, Bartleby? Here. You go on. All she knows is that she's never lost it, or she's never been able to permanently lose it, and it's special to her because it's been with her always.
Okay.
So I guess fucking wander around this dumbass fortress some more.
All right. Let's return to our other friends.
I will.
Oh god, I have to. Okay.
Yeah, me and KR are now trading friends.
Co-authors.
I will take the majority of it, but once we're all back together again and figuring shit out, we'll have to figure out how to do this still. But I am returned to notes duty.
Yippee!
Yippee! Thank you, KR.
Okay. Time for us to enter our fuck around era still.
Yeah, you guys have been following these pillars of light, probably for a couple of hours now. And I think at this point, you are beginning to see in the distance the towers of the fortress coming over the horizon.
Cool, 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 cool,
Waka
cool.
waka.
Very distant Waka Waka. Cool, great. It sure is a fortress, right?
Yes.
We can see the little as we get closer, we see little dots, maybe like walking around. I assume.
You don't see anybody outside of the fortress.
Cool.
Give me a perception check, all of you.
All right, let's look with our eyes. It's so tired.
Pen, you do spy a couple of shapes flying overhead.
Right.
I relay this information.
Oh, great. Oh.
Can we see any cover, any way to try and sneak our way there, or is it just all bare and kind of like an ice desert?
It's pretty barren. There are these large drifts of ice that you could kind of take cover behind, but not very easily. And there does also appear to only be one entrance into the fortress.
Well, you know, finding our own entrances has never stopped us before. Wow. It's a whole fortress.
Yeah, I mean, as we get closer to the fortress, I definitely am gonna cast Locate Creature to see if I can find our good friend Reverence. Just so I can have it up and be looking.
Do you drop Pass Without a Trace?
I mean, it's been more than like an hour, so it's gone.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
1,000 feet isn't very far.
It's not.
No.
That's why I said as we get closer. And I just want to know. I want to get those blips on the radar.
Is reverencing this fortress before we start breaking in.
I would say you probably can't sense within the fortress until you're pretty close to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys can do that, but I want to make sure that's where you want to be first.
I mean, we don't have anywhere else to go, and we haven't seen her on this path. So I think we approach the fortress, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, lads?
Do we want to look like anything else before we go in? Do we want to attempt?
I mean, what would we look like?
I do not know, but I do have seeming, so if we want to look less, I don't know, like us? Possibly conspicuous? We haven't really seen anyone in here. We don't... I guess a
never
safe bet
been to
would
hell
be...
before.
Yeah, we don't know what
safe
we're exactly
bet-
going up against, or if we're even going up against anything. For all we know, we could just go and ask.
A safe bet would be something demonic, but we got no idea. Like,
We've seen bone
none of us can
devils.
speak.
I can, I can speak really bad.
Okay.
Like, I don't think we should, but we have seen a bone devil. And
No.
Pen can speak a little bit of infernal.
No,
and it would be
it's
amusing.
Just
It would be
9
a-
bone devils in the middle of the day.
it'd be a really funny bit, but I also don't think I could even. Can I? Could I do that? It doesn't specify. We're not.
don't know that
No.
you should all
No.
be
I
bone
don't think we
devils.
should do it for the bit this time.
No.
It was
I don't
great for
think
the
you should do it
dragon,
the bit this time. Save my
but the
life.
dragon is also
No.
how we got here.
Save
We-
Revenant's life.
We very much are not. But I did want to question what I can do with seeming. Which the answer is nothing really, unless we all agree to also get, like, go down on all fours to be a devil. Because you can't change the arrangement of limbs.
God, that's
It's
so
fine.
funny.
We're not.
I think we should just go up and knock.
I honestly think we should too.
Well,
It's like, what if?
she could.
Look.
They could have also imprisoned her, and they might take us to prison.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing.
We've been
What
in
if
prison
loves
before.
getting
one
hurt.
of us
Hmm?
goes and asks?
I'll
That
do
way, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. If you're sure, Pin, do you want anything?
Look, Penn may not be the most diplomatic, but Penn is surely the nicest out of all of us.
Yes, this is true.
And has the most charm.
True.
I have a 0
Mock
charisma
offended.
modifier.
Merit looking.
And
mock
that's your
offended.
charm.
That is the charm.
Yeah, the charm is how bad at being charming they are.
It's the earnesty, the honesty.
You guys are so sweet.
Yes. If you're sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hold on. What if we give Penn the glove,
Well,
and then
Yeah,
shit's cool. You send one thing, and then shit's bad. You send another.
yeah, I mean, they could probably also by this point yell, and we'd probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my spoon with my economy ready to go. Just in case it's bad. This is fine. I think it's a great
It's
idea.
fine.
Penn starts walking up in the middle of the ice.
So, question:
Yeah.
Are you bringing Hector?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hector's always with me.
Okay.
Hector's my bestie.
Okay.
Penn and Hector are walking out.
Hector is pretending to walk up by kicking his little legs with the little booties on him.
I just gotta say, if anybody hurts Hector, we're gonna have fucking problems.
We're about to slaughter this whole fucking fortress.
If anyone hurts either of them, we're gonna
I'll
have
go
a
up.
problem.
Fuck if Reverence's family is in here. Kill everyone.
I like the idea that everyone else is hiding behind one single, like, ice spike, and Penn's just
Yeah.
walking up there.
Fucking cartoon style.
So you're just gonna go knock on the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up.
Okay.
Non-threateningly. There is a spoon in my pocket ready to grab in case it is dangerous, though.
And the pocket is also full of anaconda
Yeah,
goo.
yeah. My pocket's gross.
That sucks. Yeah, you walk up to the door and knock.
Yeah. It's a little knock on a very big door.
It's a huge door. It's massive. It's way bigger than Peregrine is. So you knock and nothing happens. And then you knock again. And you hear voices on the other side of the door. And then it opens just a crack. And you see a devil in a full sort of ratty, shitty armor, but armor nonetheless. Looking at you through the crack in the door.
I think Pen realizes that it's a devil and says hello in Infernal. They definitely know that one. That's easy.
The devil stares at you, confused.
And so much.
And then opens the door even further so you can see there's a second devil standing there, and they're both staring at you like, what the fuck?
Just turn their whole fucking world upside down.
I think Pen says something to the equivalent of like "seen friend?" question mark and gestures for Reverence's horns, like shaped like this.
The first devil turns to the second one and goes, "What the fuck do we do?" What is
Common
that?
or infernal?
An infernal.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Please imagine these guys. This is just their day job. They're just here guarding the door. They hear a tiny knock on this door in the middle of nowhere, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And they open the door, and it's this tiny gnome, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" They're
Have
having
these
the
people ever
weirdest day
seen
of their
gnomes
lives.
before? Probably not.
And then the gnome begins to speak in infernal to them. Badly.
The first devil says, "Who are you?" in infernal.
I'm Pen. This Hector.
What's a pen?
Name?
After a moment, they kind of like whisper to each other really quickly, like they're trying to figure out what to do with you. And then they open the door wider and gesture for you to come in.
Oh, Pen goes in.
They close the door behind you.
How does the rest of the party feel about that?
Noah goes, "Holy shit, it fucking worked."
So we saw the devils,
Yeah.
I assume.
Yes.
Merritt is just wide-eyed, speechless, and is like, "How are we gonna do that again, then?" I don't know that we can pull that trick twice or thrice.
Or, I mean, what if at this point we just wait until Pen and Remembrance come out?
Are they?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't received any goo in the glove yet.
What a gross sentence.
Okay. How, just because Merritt's going to be doing these calculations, even if he's not going to be doing anything, how tall are the things? How tall are the walls?
Pen just walks in and you're thinking about dimension dooring up there.
Only a little. If it gets really bad, I need to figure out the fastest way to get in there and find.
I'm gonna say they're probably like 100 feet tall.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Alright. Cool. It's a huge fuck-off fortress. We've already seen this. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright.
Hey, can I get something really stupid off my chest?
Yeah.
Anytime, man.
Of course.
Damn, 100 feet. That's a lot of toes.
No! I take it back!
Good one, my man.
I'm so sorry.
Anybody remember that old
Your star
Tumblr
cursed
post?
quota. No! Stop! I don't even know where to find the one you're thinking of.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
I'm worried on a
That was
multifaceted
so good.
level.
That was so funny. Really good joke, Chance. Really good.
I'm glad you could appreciate it.
That made me
It's a
laugh
lot
so
of
hard.
toes.
Okay.
A lot of fucking toes.
Imagine.
I found it.
I'm not sure whether or not I hope it's the one that I got stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that classic.
All right.
God.
That was so funny.
I have writing implements, do I not? Maybe?
Yeah.
You at
Cool.
least have the pen
Well-
and faces or whatever.
Yeah. How much do you keep on your body?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I don't know, I got an explorer's pack, but that ain't nothing. There's a fucking quill of faces, but it just does faces, huh? Can I write with it regular?
You could try.
At one point I did manage to write an M on some papers, but I don't... I could have borrowed a pen. That's really funny. I might go ahead and try. Just because I scramble for the first thing that I'm like, yeah, that can write, and then I grab the quill of faces without thinking about it for a moment. Does it right? It's a key question, isn't it?
Give me an animal handling check.
It's an animal? It's an animal? I'm doing good.
You start to write. You get like 2 letters in, and then you're drawing an eyeball,
It's really funny.
and then the eyeball turns into the next letter, and you're like, hold on a fucking second.
I like to think the way Merritt does this, no other context, like takes just like a piece of paper, which does he does have, he like folds it in half and starts writing on the blank side. And I like to think Noah sees him do this, sees him start to write something, and then does this, and then Merritt just like just like hold the quill, the hand that's holding the quill just sort of like opens up and like holds his head for a moment, just in that moment of like, oh, I'm stupid. And then looks at Noah and goes, I thought we could write a letter to Pin and they could send it back
Huh?
to describe whatever might be going on, or if they, is it safe? Yes, no.
And how's that going?
I forgot this particular quill is particular, and Mare just shows you the paper. And the way it was just like messed up eye and then the next letter.
Huh.
Only capable of faces.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Not for this particularly, unless someone has a normal writing instrument.
Pen does.
I'm trying to figure that
Great.
out.
Reverence does. Does either of that help?
Does that
No.
does that help you at all? Our pens? The pens that we have? Mine only writes in Elvish anyway. So I mean sure some of us speak that, surely.
I have
Pen
some
does
chalk.
that
Do we got a stone around
Yeah.
here I can write on?
A stone?
Just
I
gonna
got chalk.
scratch a message into a stone and throw it through the window. Hey, are you okay? On a big rock crash.
Fucking thumps him in the head. Oh fuck.
We're so
I
good
keep-
at games, lads.
I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. I
I'm
love
having-
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm having a lot of fun, but I'm genuinely like, do we walk up? Do we walk up? I don't know. I'm
feel
puffed
like
up
we're
and scared
just-
about it.
I feel like we're just the backup squad.
Okay.
And we paid $6. Noah's not saying this, but
Yeah.
he's thinking it. We paid 6,000 gold for game.
Yeah. Knowing Noah's penchant for gold, it's not in his it's not in what he speaks, but it's in his eyes.
He just looks over at King with sadness in his eye.
We fucking wait for a moment then.
We just wait.
Merritt does his
Look,
little
If
magic
push comes to
calculations.
shove, yes, you could dimension door. I can also fly up with all this rope I have and tie it up there, and we can climb, or I can fly people over. You know, there's things we can do.
Yeah. We'll just brace ourselves for any of that then.
But Penn seemed to have gone in without any trouble.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Pen.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
What's up?
Pen, you are being led through this castle by these two guards.
Sure.
And everybody's staring at you.
Normal.
Are you saying anything?
Yeah, I think Pen's just still trying to ask if they've seen Reverence anywhere. Friend? Red? Gestures horns again.
I think as you're looking around, you're realizing that could describe basically anybody in here.
Mm.
But these guards keep leading you into the fort, and then down,
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Mhm.
normal.
Mm-hmm.
until you get into a hallway, which is looking a lot like a dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
And they open a door and gesture for you to get in.
Pen asks like, locked? With their extended vocabulary.
The guard nods.
Oh my god. What does Pen do?
That's for you.
I
You
know.
You gotta answer that.
God, I'm trying.
Did you cast?
Take your time.
No, I didn't end up casting it, I don't think.
Oh. Let me
I
remove
think
that.
Pen was gonna cast it when they got close, and then they got distracted by, walking straight up to the door.
And thinking about how to say hi in Infernal.
Yeah.
Things
Well,
like
you can
that.
cast it once you're in prison.
They didn't take any of your stuff and they don't know you can cast, so yeah. Probably.
You know, like, what's this prison made of? Like bars?
And stone, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
pretty sure
regular
Penn
prison
could get out of that
stuff.
pretty
Yeah,
easy.
Penn could. I think Penn's gonna go in and just say, like, you know, find friend, please.
My friend, please.
Yeah, you go in and they close the door on you and lock you in there.
Uh-huh.
And when you say "find friend, please," they're like, "Uh-huh." And one of the guards says, "We'll be right back."
Thumbs up. Writes a note, "Hey, I'm in jail," and sends it to Merritt.
Cool.
Too bad you can't write back.
Fucker.
Walker.
Don't have a goddamn ink pen on you. Who doesn't carry a pen around in their purse?
Can I can I do a bit and make a roll?
You can
What's
make
the
it.
bit?
This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can roll forever.
The bit is like considering these two different things happening kind of in tandem, how soon Merritt would have put away the Quill of Faces. He's right-handed. He writes right-handed. So the glove says it swaps the items.
Yeah, that's true.
If Merritt hasn't put away the Quill of Faces, he now has two pieces of paper in his hand. In
Yeah.
two different hands.
And Penn now has the Quill of Faces.
Yeah, because the D2 was, did Merritt put away the Quill of Faces yet? And the dice said no.
Yes! Yes, that's
Merritt
so
starts
exciting.
That's so good!
It's really
It's a
good
reverence.
because I'm gonna draw a picture of reverence.
Oh, fuck.
Honestly, I was just going with the bit, and I'm very glad you have it now. For
Yeah.
an actual purpose.
Penn knows what the Quill of Many Faces is.
Yeah.
They're gonna draw a picture of reverence.
Okay.
That's what's
As best
up.
you can. So on the outside, Merritt starts to, and then the whole magic thing happens of it changing, and Merritt just goes, and looks at the paper, and it says, "I'm in jail now."
Noah goes, that was so fucking fast. Like 10
Yeah, it was like
minutes.
3 minutes long.
Well, at least
I'm in jail now.
we at least we had figured it out by then.
He's like, Penn even had time to write that. Oh, fuck.
Great. Amazing.
I do gotta ask, did it say, in jail now? Like,
I think
Period
I said
or question
I'm in
mark?
jail now. Is what
I'm
I
in
said.
jail now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. Penn's addicted to sending emojis by the phone, like little colon brackets
So
emojis.
cute.
So they wrote it out.
I do think Merritt's gonna ask if someone has an actual pen writing utensil, starting with Peric.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Peric.
Yeah, because Peric carries around a pen in their purse like a normal person.
Yeah, Peric hands you a
Thank you. I appreciate it. So it's cool, I'm in jail now. Merritt writes, do you see reverence anywhere?
Pen, are you actively using the?
Yeah, I
tool
think
of
I'm
many
actively
faces?
drawing a picture of reverence. Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
But in which hand? Is it the drawing that gets teleported or the quill?
I think Pen's right-handed, so it would be the quill again.
this is a really funny bit.
It's really hilarious.
I think.
I don't like it when the DM does that.
Oh, that's fun.
That was a D20.
Oh, that was a D20 too. Oh,
Mhm.
good.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. So how was the picture?
No.
So you asked you to start drawing reverence.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
We know reverence. Smiley
know.
face.
I know reverence.
Yeah? Oh my god. Oh no.
And then the pen teleports away. So you have this half-drawn cowboy.
Oh no. That's so funny. And then you get a piece of paper that says, "Do you see reverence anywhere?"
Pen writes really fast. I was using that. Give it back. And sends it. As fast as they can, so that Merritt's still holding the quill, if possible. It's really
Yeah.
sloppy. They don't have good penmanship.
That's okay.
Ironically.
Ironically.
Despite everything.
Despite everything, they still have bad penmanship.
This fucking stupid ass cowboy's gonna kill me. That's reverence, baby.
Just
I'm
immediately
tattooing
flipping
that
back.
shit on my body. That's reverence.
Just almost immediate flipping back, and because of the bit. For the bit. No, Merritt has not put it away yet. I refuse. He might have started to, but he had not succeeded by the time it switched back to paper.
Do you ask it
Very
to...
quickly, sloppily, just... I
Yeah,
was
I say,
using
can
that.
you please finish the drawing of reverence? I think it'd be really funny if you re-rolled and the rest of it's good, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
to. No.
Not really, no.
And having the most like experience, I guess, using the quill, Merritt does wait for a moment, just holding a paper, like, okay, fine.
Maybe the bands on her horn will help. You know?
Yeah.
She's probably, you know, that narrows it down to like 75% of the people here with jewelry on their horns. I imagine putting, you know, decorating your horns is not a uncommon practice in hell, where everybody has horns. But
You might
maybe,
be the only one wearing gold, though.
well, there's no gold in that
That's true.
cowboy image.
Yeah, it's not.
No
I don't
gold
believe it's
in there.
capable of color.
Could you imagine if the Quill of Many Faces was one of those clicky pens that lets you choose different colors?
That would be
fun.
incredible.
That'd be pretty sick.
Too bad
Is
that's
that the
beyond their
completed?
technology. Yeah, that's the completed one.
That's
yes.
it? Okay, cool. I'm gonna insert that into the document. If I could remember how to put images into a Google document. No image? One more image.
I think it'd be really funny if I had set down the quill because I was done drawing and then was holding the picture of reverence when you sent it.
That's funny.
This is becoming a bit. This is a series of errors. We're in a comedy now.
It's going great. You guys are doing so good at saving reverence. I'm in agony. She's not here anymore. She's like over here. Wander. Yeah. There's the music.
Stupid shit.
I'm gonna send back no reverence is not in jail, just me and Hector. Heart emoji.
What, you swapped back the faces? Or just... God.
Yeah, you get the quill
Separate
back.
piece.
I'm done with my picture. That's fine.
Okay.
It's
Just-
beautiful.
'cause-
It's better
'cause
than I
Merritt-
think Pen could draw it, so.
Yeah. Merritt just wrote that and waited to see if Pen would swap back. Since apparently they're busy using the quill. And then the is reference in there. Okay. Okay, so what?
What happened to my words?
Oh, are your words gone?
Oh, there we go. You put the image in. Great.
Okay.
No goes. So I know Pen's in jail, but do we ever specify if Pen need us to get them out of jail?
That's what I'm writing now.
Okay.
Do you want to just say it?
Yeah,
The video.
I decided to write also, but do you need a jailbreak?
No, the bars are pretty big. Question. Is the spacing of the bars big enough to just let Pen out? Because they're pretty small.
Yeah,
And I don't think they're
No.
gnome size here.
I don't think it would be that
Ugh,
small.
that'd be really funny.
That would
Okay.
be
It
really-
would be.
That's fine. No, I'm fine. Smiley face.
Do not turn it
Well,
into the emoji. I hate. Okay.
Pen's just gonna wait for a while. Just see what happens. They
Okay.
don't need to break out of jail yet.
We all chilling.
Are we? Are we all chilling?
I guess so. That seems to
Mary
be the
doesn't seem
vibe.
like he's chilling.
Mary sounds like he's chilling very well, but Noah's chilling. That's all that matters.
I'm freezing. It's fine.
It's gonna be okay.
Noah
on.
notices this and hands Merritt his jacket.
You might need that after another while. Although, thank you.
I'm good. I'll be fine.
Thank you.
Get some extra bundle.
Merritt like bundles in. Just hold on.
And now what?
Pen's waiting. Reverence is exploring.
Those other fuckers are also waiting.
Everyone's just waiting.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting for.
We could make further plans to get in there. We could also probably just walk up and also be in jail. Which at least, they would be
don't-
all together.
I don't think that would go as well for us as just trying to break in. I think this big old party walking up to the front door is they're either going to panic or just send us straight to jail, and we don't have an easy way to get out of there like Penn does.
I mean, there's several ways to get out of just some bars. But
We've gotten out of jail before.
we've gotten out of jail
God.
before.
We have, but it's with like a few of us in jail, not a party of 9.
Well, 8. One of them's in jail already.
8. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But also, sneaking into a whole fortress, whether it's 2 of us or 8 of us, is also going to be pretty rough. It's a whole fortress. Granted, but probably tied, depending on how full or empty it is. But that's still quite a squadron to run a whole fortress in this manner. So, do we wait? Do we send a small hidden squadron? And then, I don't know, let them surrender instead of getting murdered if they're found?
I feel like already we have our scout in there. And Penn says they're fine. Until Penn either says they found Reverence, or they need help, or they're in danger. I don't see why we need to intervene. It just makes the things more complicated. One, considering it just raises more chances for the alarms to go off. Now, once Penn needs help, or we know where we need to go, generally, yeah, kind of, then yeah, it makes sense to get in there, but
Okay. And all right, well, we have the system for if it goes bad.
How's Adora doing with her girlfriend missing?
Not her girlfriend.
Girl who has a
Freezing
friend.
cold and sad.
Yeah,
That's so sad.
that's both of them right here. Merritt is further stressed and was like, I should have just gone in. Maybe I could have walked. I don't know.
Merritt,
I know.
they'll be fine. Both of them. We will all come out of this okay.
You could just send Adora in. She's a tiefling.
I don't think.
Uh,
Poor thing. I don't know.
Not certainly not alone, if at all. No. We will wait, but there is sort of an antsy timer in Merritt's brain, in which
That's reasonable.
yeah, in which he's trying to be like, patience is good to have and normal and a virtue, and it's fine. We don't even know if Reverence is in there, but also now Pin is somewhere in the depths of it. It's fine. It's fine. They're a whole ass person and a very powerful druid. It's fine.
They have no idea what Penn is capable of.
Fine. We're fine.
God, that's
Okay.
so funny.
We will wait a little bit. Merritt is bundled. He nose blanket and just like looking between the fortress and no every once in a while and back again. And that's that for the moment.
All right, Reverence.
Yes, let me go pee first.
Okay,
RQ.
go piss
Pee
break.
Go piss break.
Oh, piss break.
Let's go.
Okay,
I'm wandering.
you're still wandering.
I'm wandering.
Um, Reverence, you come across a large open door
Hmm.
through which you can hear a couple of voices speaking.
I'm gonna eavesdrop before I walk in view of the door.
Um, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm listening.
You recognize one of the voices pretty quickly as Suffer.
Uh-huh.
And, oh, excuse me. Um,
My dog is barking. Sorry if you can hear it.
don't worry, there's too many birds.
Okay, word.
Um,
What's the other voice sound like?
you don't recognize it. It's from what you can gather, one of the many demon soldiers that live in this fortress.
What are they saying?
Um, they seem to be discussing some sort of plan. It's difficult to hear them because they are talking quietly. But you hear something along the lines of, should we contact him?
Hmm. Hmm.
And before you can hear anything else, another guard walks around the corner
Oh.
and
Sure.
sees you eavesdropping.
Oh. Reverence tries really hard not to look guilty. And she just kind of waves and walks past the door like she wasn't eavesdropping.
The guard kind of gives you a weird look, but enters the door without saying anything. And you hear them say, "We've got some kind of weird thing in the basement."
Reverence is definitely intrigued by the weird thing in the basement. She does look in the door as she's pretending that she definitely wasn't listening to anybody as she walks past.
You see Suffer sitting at what looks like a war table,
Sounds about right.
and she looks up at the guard and says, "What kind of weird thing?" And the guard just kind of shrugs.
Undescribable.
Don't know. It's a weird
Never
thing.
seen anything like it in my life. Suffer seems annoyed by this, but gets up and says, "Bring me the weird thing."
Reverence, if she manages to catch Suffer's eye, she just kind of waves. Mm. She really wants to know what this weird thing is, to be honest, but she's also so nervous around Suffer. Like, one, big sexy demon. Two,
Who does not blink?
doesn't blink, pretty scary individual. But
Suffer sees you and waves you in.
oh fuck, that's not what
You
Reverence
gotta see
wanted.
this weird thing with me.
Reverence, her eyes widen a little bit because she was not expecting that, and she kind of slowly steps into the room, like, hi.
All eyes are on you.
Hates that. Hates that. She's how's it going?
Suffer gestures to a stool next to the table and says, "Come sit."
Reverence is not gonna not do what Suffer says. So she nods a little and goes and sits, like visibly unsure and uncomfortable. Reverence tries real hard to be super confident, and like that bitch, she's not having a great time right now. Not so good at being that bitch when that bitch is standing right next to her, you know?
The guard who initially walked in has left in a hurry to go get that thing out of the basement. And Suffer gestures to the war table to you, which appears to be a small scale of the fortress and surrounding frozen domain.
Reverence peers at it and just kind of like, she just kind of nods and says, wow, this place is big.
What do you know about it?
Reverence says, here?
Yes.
Nothing. Really. There's a big thing under the ice. And it's a really nice fortress. It's got the windows are nice. It's well built.
Suffer sits down next to you, and
Okay.
she was already standing there.
I know.
She looks at you with interest and says, "You have questions."
Yes. I'm sorry, this is Siren laughing, not Reverence. She's so nervous. This big lady is just a lot for Reverence to deal with.
That's true.
She says, I would like to know where I am and why I'm here.
Suffer says, "This is Stygia, the fifth layer of hell."
Reverence nods a little bit and just says, cool place to be.
Literally.
Literally, yeah, it is really, it's cold here. I didn't realize, this is not Revenant's voice. I didn't realize it was cold in hell.
Only this one.
Only this one?
Only.
Why?
Because of what sleeps beneath the ice.
Reverend swallows a little bit thickly and says, yeah, I did see, that. What is it?
Our God.
Oh. And she kind of mutters to herself, is that
What did you say?
what did I say, or is Suffer asking what Reverend said?
What did you say, is what I asked.
She mumbled the book to herself. And she says, how did it get there?
A long time ago, there was a war between many gods. This is its prison.
Does it have a name?
Not one that we can say.
Reverence makes a confused face. Why?
It said that its name would kill you.
Oh, well, that's you don't really want that, huh?
No.
That's no. Usually, usually you you say the name of your gods. Reverend says as she kind of holds her hands to herself and keeps her palms facing herself. Usually, you say it a lot, actually.
You speak of experience?
Um, Reverence kind of freezes up a little bit and just like lets out a big sigh. Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You follow a god.
Reverence just kind of nods, very nervous, like visibly nervous. It's like, oh God, she's like, this is a heresy. She's about to throw me in the dungeon again. I don't want to go back to the dungeon. That's Reverence's mind right now.
This god is from the mortal realms.
Um, yes, he's a lesser known, not many followers.
Tell me.
Reverence just swallows nervously again. His name is Rylashaz, and she kind of fucking she's giving up on like fucking hiding from this. Like, how is she gonna sit here and lie to Suffer? Look at Suffer, you know. So she stops hiding her hands and holding her palms towards herself and holds her hands out, palms up, and she's got a holy symbol on both of them now. Since the incident with the goo. Uh, yes, the gooncident.
Big incident.
Uh, and she says, through his teachings, we cast aside the idea of fate. Nothing happens for a reason. Everything is random, and luck is the only thing you can bet on. It is more comforting to me to not accept that the things that have happened to me happened on purpose by someone's design. I refuse that. And that's all she says.
Do you fear him?
She thinks for a second. It would be foolish not to fear your god, at least a little. Rylashaz is nothing if not unpredictable. He operates on whim. It was not special that he chose me. He just did. And if his whim guides him, he will let me go. So yes, I fear him.
Suffer seems to take this in for a moment. Our god is built with fear too.
Do you expect it to wake? Can it get out of there?
One day, no prison lasts forever.
Reverence laughs a little bit and nods. I can attest to that.
The beast we worship is something so fearful that even the other gods couldn't kill it.
Reverence nods and just like point blank says, "That's pretty fucking scary." Yeah.
A long time ago, we were put here to watch over this prison. But it's more of a prison for us.
Could you not leave if you wanted to?
No.
Reverence nods and says, "I've experienced that. I don't know if your faith makes you feel differently about it, but it was not a pleasant experience. In my personal opinion."
We wait. As I said, no prison can last forever. And that's why I'm interested in you.
Reverence immediately gets more nervous. She just says, "Oh."
You're not from here. And you're probably the first thing not from here in a long time.
Reverend says, "Well, technically speaking, I am from here, I suppose, considering how I got here."
Maybe so. But somehow you found a little hole in here. That must mean there's one eye out.
How did Reverence get in here? She dimension doored in here, didn't she?
No, you planar shifted
You
No, I
banished.
know.
or banished, yes.
Banished.
No, I know that, but I was in the middle of the ice when banished. How did she dimension doored into the fortress? Didn't she?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. The Reverend says, "I mean, I just teleported. If you stand on the top and you like look out, you could leave."
Suffer looks at you confused.
Like with a spell, you could just. I mean, there's a front door too, but if you can't use that, then you could just, poof. She does like a poof motion, magic.
We can leave the fortress.
Oh, you can't. The plane, yeah. I can help you with that now. This is not the plane I meant to go to when I traveled here.
Do you know how to get back?
Reverence gives her a obviously stressed smile and says, "No, I do not."
Were you alone in the other plane?
No. I am banking on my friends coming to get me. And if they don't, or if they can't figure out where I am, then here I will remain. I suppose I could ask Malashaz if he could help me, but like I said, he's fickle. And somewhat recently he helped me not die, so I hesitate to ask again for help of that caliber soon.
Will you help us?
With what?
Every being in this plane has the same goal as you.
To leave it?
Yes.
Reverend says, I'm not sure how I could help you. We kind of, it's a it's a whole story of how this ended up happening, where I ended up here instead of where I was supposed to go, and because we did you know, a lot happened, and we kind of broke the thing that we had that could get us in and out of places like this. So I'm not, I I don't know if I'm capable of helping you. Internally, as Reverend says that, she's like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
You have magic given to you by God.
Reverend nods.
It is by our God that we are allowed to live.
Does that not mean you would die if you left?
No. I mean here. This place is uninhabitable. And yet we persist.
Reverend nods. I mean, like I said, the fortress is quite impressive. And then she doesn't say, I have to level up a couple more times before I can do plane shift. So I'm
Like,
not.
yeah, if you let me power level a little bit, sure, but
Yeah,
right now my hands are tied.
I'm gonna have to grind a little. I'm not really sure when I get level 7 spells. But I don't have them yet. So
Your
I
God gives
gotta,
you power.
I gotta get some more favor of God.
yeah, I gotta get a little more attention. Sorry. Go ahead.
Your God gives you your power.
Reverend just nods.
Then all we need is his attention.
Reverend grimaces a little bit. And she's like, I'm I mean this in the least I mean this in the nicest and best way possible. I don't think he's going to care enough to help.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Reverend says, okay.
As you say that, a guard enters through the door again with pen. This time in shackles.
How
Reverence's
rude!
eyes,
I've
like-
been nothing
but
That's
cooperative.
but cooperative.
Reverence's eyes shoot open.
Hi, Reverence.
They open even wider, and she glances between Suffer and Pen and the guards, and she just says,
They keep calling me a weird thing.
Reverence is kind of frozen, waiting on what Suffer's gonna do.
Suffer looks at you and says, "It says your name."
That, she kind of points a thumb behind her. That's my friend. One of them. That's my friend. Hi, Pen.
Pen is gesturing towards the god. See, I told you, friend.
Friend. Horns. Do the horns gesture. Reverend says to sufferers that it seems they've figured out how to come get me, or at least one of them. She looks at Pen a little questioningly, and then shakes her head like, "No, don't."
Pen was like, and then closed their mouth.
Suffer gets up and walks towards Pen.
Reverend behind Suffer's back looks really, really scared. Suffer's been cool to Reverence, but Reverence is like a tiefling, and Pen's just some weird thing, apparently.
Everyone's being so mean to them right now.
Reverence doesn't think Pen's some weird thing, but everyone around Reverence thinks Pen's some weird thing.
We all admitted you are so honest and charming, and we love you.
And I'm
And
some
you
weird
went
thing.
into the fortress of the enemy. So
There's been nothing saying that they're enemies.
They might not be the enemy. They've been
hopefully
awful.
not.
If you
They've been
ignore the
awful.
shackles, they've been nothing but pleasant.
They let me out of prison after daylight.
It'd just be a
Blood.
precautionary measure.
Yeah.
Like Noah said, they don't know what
But
Pen's
like-
capable of.
Reverence is waiting in fear about what Suffer's about to do or say.
Suffer looks at Pen and says, "Do you have a god?"
No. That's her thing.
This is in Infernal.
Yeah.
Can you understand it?
I would think I would know the word God,
Yeah.
because I learned from Reverence mostly.
It's true.
Suffer turns to Reference and says, "What are they saying?"
Reverend says no back in Infernal. Oh, Reverend says, that's my thing.
How did you get here?
Reverend is playing translator.
Oh, our friends teleported in us in, so we could come get Reverence.
And these friends are still here?
Yeah. They were waiting for me to see if Reverence was in here, and she is.
Reverend does a little wave again.
Suffer turns to Reverence and says, "Come here."
Reverend's just Reverend's Reverend's the thing about all of this is Reverend has problems with authority, right? And she's not, but like she's pretty fucking scared of this big scary tiefling lady. So everybody's gonna witness her acting a little less hard-headed than she usually is. So she gets up and she goes over to where Suffer wants her to go.
She turns back to Pen and says, "Take us to your friends."
All right. Can I be not wearing shackles, please? They're a little uncomfortable.
Suffer ignores this request.
Okay.
Reverence translates it and says they won't they will follow my lead.
Suffer still ignores this request.
Reverence looks at Penn and shrugs,
Pen
Sorry.
shrugs, jingling.
jingling.
Yeah, they're just like a little bit outside the front gates. It's pretty easy. Let's go.
Okay.
Mhm.
How far are we from like the door where we hide behind the thingy?
Wait, what?
Sorry. How far are we from the door where we're hiding behind the ice spike or whatever we're kind of huddled behind?
Probably not very far. I'd say like 60 feet at the most.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just holler at you. Won't open the door. Reverence is straight up gonna yell, come out here and be fucking cool. Let's fucking go.
Or wait, is that like happening right now?
It's about to.
Are we at
About
the
to.
door? You said it's about okay.
Where we are still waiting.
Me
Yeah.
and Suffer and Penn are on the way. And probably some other guards.
Cool.
Eric remains with nose coat around him, but still looking stressed. Stressed.
I think on the way out, Penn is just asking Reverence what some words that they've heard in Infernal mean since I've gotten here.
Reverence is help. We are learning.
Thank you.
Reverence is teaching. Suffer and the guards just get to listen to it.
Yeah. You are escorted to the front door with Suffer and a lot of guards. I'm gonna say like 10. And they open the main doors, and what do you do, Penn?
Hey guys, I'm not in jail anymore. They want to like talk to you or whatever.
And directly afterwards, Reverence yells much louder in common, be fucking cool.
Oh. Also hearing Reverence, like hearing Pin is already like, okay, and then hearing Reverence is like, oh.
Yeah, Noah gets up from behind and just starts walking out.
Maris sort of like peers up a little first, sees how many it is, and takes into account Pin and Reverence's words, and is like, okay.
Reverence has a very serious look on her face.
Yeah.
She is like mentally projecting to all of you, do not freak out.
Where it's just like, okay.
I'm freaking out.
They can freak
On
out
your
internally all they want. Point is, do not attack anybody.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Uh,
Best behavior, everyone. And Barrett also goes,
Noah walks up until about maybe 10, 15 feet away from him. And then just gestures hello.
Is everybody emerging?
Yeah.
All 8 people?
Yeah.
Which one do they think looks the weirdest?
Probably Peric.
That's fair.
bird.
Cleric is a
Cleric is
bird.
different
bird.
from everyone else.
They're a
That's
bird.
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
And these people don't know what birds is.
Yeah.
Never
They
seen
only
one.
There be no
know
birds here.
beast that has wood on its back.
Pretty much.
But yeah, with as much confidence as he can muster and does not fail, Merritt continues. She's like, "Oh, there's this, yeah, okay." On we go, and Merritt stops around where Noah was, and also waves, takes note of all the fuck off big devils, and the biggest one that's just been staring. That's
And
fine.
Noah wants to get just a count of all the guards and their weaponry slash armor situation, just in case.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah, like I said, there's probably a group of 10 guards, with suffer reference and pen reverence and pen, and you can see past them. This fortress is full of them,
yeah,
but they all have not great armor. Um, Parts of it are damaged,
Hmm.
and their weapons are all pretty basic.
pretty shoddy craftsmanship, all pieced together. I imagine
Yeah.
best they can. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Reverence's eyes widen a little bit when she sees who all is here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't know who all came.
No, she did not expect Peregrine and Mirage and Carrick and Kane. Kane especially is someone we've barely interacted with. So
Yeah.
Reverence is like, okay.
Who's this one again?
Literally, though. And then as soon as everyone is closer within earshot, she looks at all of you, like, dead in your eyes, so serious, and says again, chill. Be cool.
Merritt just goes, "I couldn't be cooler, my friend."
Reverend smiles at that.
Noah kind of shrugs at you and kind of gestures to everybody like, "Come on. Wait, what do you mean?" But yeah, he just waves hello at the big lady he doesn't know,
She's very large.
and says, how may we help you?"
Suffer looks at Reverence and says, "You have a lot of friends."
Reverence smiles and says, yeah, I guess so. And she sounds a little bit odd and like just surprised, and it's very unexpected for her for this many people, several of whom one of whom she just doesn't know like at all. She's just like, she didn't, part of her wasn't even sure that everyone else would come for her. She wasn't even 100% positive that Merritt, Penn, and Noah would show up. So to have 9 people coming to save her,
To have us make a squad of the guild we are all a
to
part
have
of.
a squadron of people who care enough to come to this place and save her is...
And one person who was being paid a lot.
We don't know that, though.
Okay, I'm highly recommending. For the shit we had going on.
So yeah, Reverence just says, yeah, I guess I do.
Do you trust them?
Reverence nods straight away.
Suffer looks back at the large group of people and says, "Come in. Do not attack."
Reverence is translating.
And she turns and walks back into the fortress.
So do I get the shackles off, or
Nobody listens to you.
Yeah.
Noah goes to one of the guards. Why? What is? Why is my friend in shackles? And he kind of looks to Reverence.
I'm catching up on the notes.
Okay, that's fair.
The guard with pen just kind of hisses at you.
Oh. Okay.
Reverence just kind of like looks at Noah and just like does the cut it out motion, like you waving your hand at your neck, just like just let it go.
Mm.
That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess we keep following.
keep on. Merritt does go right up to Reverence's side. It's like, you're all right? You look well enough, but are you all right?
Reverence takes a second. And she settles on kinda. And she says, I'm a little scared to talk in common too much in front of them, lest they ask what we're saying.
There. Just wanted to make sure.
She
Kind of is better than not.
She holds your hand for a second and squeezes it, and let's go.
Yeah, Merritt squeezes back, and that's that. He probably does not wander very far from Reverence, even as like the squad continues. If like guards try to more so guard Reverence, he doesn't necessarily like argue, but he's staying close and sort of looking between everyone and basically counting heads, even though like he knows who's here, but it's comforting to see everyone and make sure everyone is just seeing everyone, essentially. Mental check-ins without like saying anything. But yeah, okay. Kinda, and a hand squeeze is enough. Bestie mostly secured.
Mostly secured.
Dark Souls text. Bestie secured.
Parentheses. Kinda.
Kinda.
Bestie in sight.
Bestie in sight.
A bestie in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Hell yeah.
And Ribbon's got 8
Reverend's
in the
got
bush.
8 in the bush. 8 in the ice.
Yeah. As you all walk through this, the bottom layer is like an encampment. There's several tents set up for different needs, food, weapons, etc. There's also several. There's skeletal horses.
It's so badass.
You know, as you do.
And a lot of devils. You are quickly surrounded on all sides with eyes on you.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
Kane, I think, elbows Noah and goes, "What's the plan?"
To be honest, I don't think we really have one at this point.
Kane, here's where you learn who's actually paid you an absurd amount of money, and it's the exact kind of people who would pay you an absurd amount of money. Idiots.
Yeah.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Problem with being recommended to us, buddy.
The thing is about our crew, we're not good adventurers.
Not one brain cell.
We've never died.
We haven't died, which is good, but that doesn't make us good adventurers.
No.
We
The
do
plan? Follow
all
reverence.
right. The plan is follow reverence. Great.
The plan is follow reverence who's following Suffer, who wants to be free of this literal hell. No problem.
What could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
That could happen. Come on. We don't even know about the god underneath the ice.
We're all on a vacation in hell. Everybody relax. There's a big cool bath with like little
Yeah.
imps working it or whatever.
Yeah, you know, we want to go in the soup.
Yeah, we'll get in the soup. It'll be fine.
Should have just grabbed pen and ran.
And left reverence?
You have legs and weren't chained up.
That's true.
We could
You
have.
can.
We could have.
You can run.
We could have grabbed. We could have grabbed both of them.
You could
But
have grabbed both of
frankly,
them
But
and just
Reverence
ran.
said, "Be cool."
Yeah, I mean,
And-
honestly, if you guys decided to grab pen and run, I don't even know that reverence would have followed you. Because that
Yeah.
sounds like a bad fucking idea.
Yeah. Which, I mean, are the ones we have, but we trust you so much
Well, I
that we're
can't
gonna
guarantee.
be so cool.
I can't guarantee that telling you to follow her lead is gonna be the right answer, but that's all I got for you. I am doing my best.
Yeah. It's
It's
no, it's
actually-
fine.
Kind of hard to be the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel that heat coming off that spotlight?
Uh-huh.
I know about that
It's
heat. That's
hot.
what landed us in half of Secco.
I'm sweating.
You sweat.
I'm
You sweat
sweating.
under it.
You sweat.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's do this.
Suffer leads you to a large indoor hall on the lower floor. What looks to be another mess hall. And gestures for everyone to sit down.
And pen jingles as they sit. Because nobody's being nice to them.
Sorry. Reverence tried twice. And both times it was a no. So. Pen jingles. Hold on, this is my notes. Pen jingles sadly
Miserably.
across the miserably across the floor.
The saddest little gesture you ever did see.
Yeah.
Free them.
Free them.
Free them.
You all sit down, and Suffer stands at the head of the table. There's several guards surrounding all of you who haven't sat down or relaxed. Suffer turns to Reverence and says, "Tell me about them."
Reverence, first of all, feels bad that she's about to just be sitting here right next to Suffer and have an entire conversation in an infernal while all her friends are just like sitting around like, what do you guys think they're saying?
I think as we sat, Merritt has turned on the earpiece of tongues.
Oh, I forgot he didn't even have that shit.
Tee hee. I thought about it and then forgot about it and then thought about it again.
Wise.
Okay.
So there's at least 2 people in this group that have come to save you that understand what's going on. I'm assuming on Adora. Yeah, I'm assuming on Adora's part, but
True. Yeah, Adora can understand what's going on, and Pen can understand 5% of what's going on.
5% is what we operate on most of the time, anyway.
Most of the time.
Anyway.
KR, can you type while I'm speaking?
Yep, that's what I was literally rolling up my sleeves to do.
Thank you. Taking turns.
Yes.
Reverend says, well, we're all in a guild together. And she kind of shrugs, says, we do work for money. We've done a lot of cool stuff, honestly.
Do they have names?
This is about to be so funny. Because I know she doesn't know Kane's name.
We've spoken to Kane before,
We've
but like
spoken to Kane like once, and did we even exchange names?
Yeah.
Do you think Reverend remembers?
roll
No.
check for it. It's D&D, baby.
No, I can tell you, Reverend does not remember. You could put a lot of the people in that guild in front of Reverence, and she'd be like, "I know you're cool. What's your name?" So she starts pointing and naming everybody. Merit, Pen, Noah, Adoration, Peregrine, Mirage, Peric, Yorna, and she points at Kane, and she kind of grimaces a little bit, and in common she says, sorry, who are you?
I was so close to saving you, but it's too late. I was about to be like, well, Merritt understands what's happening here. Sharp.
Everybody would,
No,
once the name started happening, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, no. We're back to being a comedy.
It can't be helped. She said, she literally says, I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Kane kind of waves and goes, my name's Kane.
Reverend points and turns back to Suffer and says, Kane.
Ask them how they got
Yes.
here.
Reverend asks them how they got here.
Peric and Kane magicked us over here. 2 thumbs up.
They're
Reverend
both able
laughed
to do
a little
so.
bit. Oh, what?
So Merritt goes, they are both able to do so. And kind of gives a look like, is that going to be a problem? But does not speak anymore because the things. Situation.
Reverence looks between Kane and Peric and says, she's gonna want a little more than they magic here.
I don't know that spell.
Yeah, literally, Reverence is like, you're like, what's the spell?
It's spell, but plane shifting, is it not?
Peric, what'd you do?
Reverence is like, come on. Reverence is like, gesturing to like, come on, tell me.
Eric's like, we shifted planes.
Reverend just goes, okay, and relays the information to Suffer. Plane shift is what she says. They're higher level than we are.
Peric knows more than we do.
Peric's a teacher, so
Yeah.
Oh, the life they've lived.
Suffer says, can they do it again?
Hey guys, what level are you? Can you cast that spell again today?
Yeah. Reverend says, without asking, she says, most likely, but then she gestures around and says, not on a scale like this. Too many bitches in this place.
That's a lot of
How many
days.
demons live here, and how many people can they transport per day?
Plane shift is 8 people.
Hmm.
300 demons live here.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Suffers points to Peric and says, what do they know about this magic?
Oh boy.
Reverence says to Suffer, give me just a moment to explain a few things to them.
She nods.
Reverence turns to kind of everyone and says, from my understanding, gestures at Suffer, she wants to leave this place. Presumably take everyone with? Kind of a question mark on the end of that. And I know that that is a massive undertaking. But her question is, and Reverence gestures to Peric specifically, what do you know about that type of magic in general? Plane shifting. Presume on a larger scale, I suppose.
Peric frowns and looks at you and says, is this a good idea?
Reverence says, probably not. But I'm not sure that if we don't do something for them, we will be leaving this place. So, at the very least, information. Yes?
Peregrine, who's been silent and on edge visibly
No way,
this
really?
entire time, pipes in and goes, we shouldn't be releasing demons from hell.
Reverence looks at Peregrine and says, no way, really? And she looks a little bit exasperated and is like, I know that. but I don't really know what our options are here. I would rather the giant demon lady not fucking kill me. And there are far too many people here for us to fight our way out.
You
And
sure about that?
Reverence looks Noah in the eyes and is like, you walked through the courtyard. There's about double that many people here.
Yeah, but also none of them understand magic.
A sword sometimes doesn't give a fuck about magic, Noah.
That is true.
A lot of the time, actually, if you have enough of them.
Peric and Kane, how long does it take to cast plane shifting, and can you do it again today? Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, if they can do it again today, then we might be able to do something. But
Also, one of our heaviest hitters is in shackles right now, so
Yeah.
That's
that is a
quick
problem.
fix. Do not worry, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I am a druid.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's many ways out of shackle.
Peric says, I can't cast it again today. But I know how it works. I am a teacher.
Reverend says, I. Reverend's shoulders slump. And she just says, I'm sorry. I. She like throws her hands up a little bit and says, I don't know.
Merritt like chimes in and goes, we'll see about doing whatever we can. Whatever you would want to do. There's ways out.
Just some information for me to give her. The more we talk right now, the more she's going to want to know.
Peric looks at Suffer and goes, it's complicated. It would take a very long time to learn.
Reverence relays this.
Will they teach us?
Reverence is. Reverence looks like. The look on Reverence's face right now sucks. She looks so defeated and like upset and terrible and bad because it's her fault that this is happening. And she looks at Peric and just says she wants you to teach them.
Peric kind of grimaces and goes, or what?
Reverend says, well, I'm not gonna ask her that.
I got a question. from Chance.
Uh-huh.
We're in a room, right?
Yeah.
Is the door open?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a bunch of guards surrounding us. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know.
There's always a way out.
Not if we can't plane shift again today.
There's ways out. It's gonna be fucking messy.
Yeah, messy
Depending.
enough. We all fucking die. Okay, here's what Reverend says.
How big are the tree beasts?
You haven't seen them.
Fuck. Okay.
Reverend says, I really hope none of them can understand what I'm about to say. If we can appease them till tomorrow, when you can cast plane shift again, presumably we can leave. But until there is a solid way out of here that does not involve fighting our way out, because we will not win. And she looks at all of you very seriously. We need to play along.
Sounds good to me. I'm in chains.
Pens and chains.
Mary pats Pin's shoulder. It's like, we'll follow you. We'll do what we can.
Okay. Reverence turns to Suffer and says, Honestly, she says, do they have a choice?
Suffer stares at you for a moment. Before turning away and looking at the guards and saying, find them a room. Keep them under your eyes.
Reverence
And
just nods to herself, like, yep.
the guards surrounding you kind of poke you to your feet.
Yep.
We march.
Okay.
I suppose we march.
We march.
Am I marched as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. Perhaps we should call it there.
Yeah, we should.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Reverence feels like shit right now.
There are several ways it could have gone, but we can be peaceful about it.
I just do not think we should start fucking attacking people here.
Well, I was thinking about a sleep spell.
Yeah.
How many people can you cast sleep on?
It's however many
Ah.
you. Sleep is weird. Let's put it
Yeah,
that
sleep
way.
is very weird.
Sleep is very weird. It has a HP pull,
Yeah.
and however much HP people have, it takes from that pull and then puts them to sleep.
I just feel
It
like
really
Suffer has
would
a
have
lot of
depended
that.
on.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just feel like because the it's pretty low, isn't it?
It depends on how high level you cast it.
How
Yeah, I
high-
was planning on casting it at 4, but at the same time, it also depends on how, say, high level these guards are
Probably fairly
and their
high.
HP pool, which
Yeah.
probably could be pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Metagaming.
Yeah.
Reverence does not want to attack these people because she wants to know why she's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of what I'm assuming, and Merritt, of course, doesn't know that, but there's enough little hints, and the fact that Reverence is immediately like, "Do not attack. Be so cool," and the fact that like while Pin was, imprisoned, which is what we all expected, but Reverence was not, speaks to something happening that I had decided Merritt is just like, I don't know what this is. Now would be the time to escape, but there's something here. And we're there's ways out, but it ain't gonna be pretty once we go in here. But also there's something. Reverence is here and she's fine. And she's saying not to attack. So what's happening here?
She's clearly openly interacting with this big old horn
Yes.
lady.
Yes. It's like, no, Merritt does not know what it is, but also, like, we already determined, like, Reverence landed here because the banish spell did not work the way we intended. Something's happening here.
Reverence got banished here because this is where she's from.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Which is more or less how we learned. Because we were like, well, okay, it takes people back to their home plane. So, like, for example, we couldn't cast it on Merritt. Oh shit! Wait.
I just didn't fucking think about Reverence.
We just thought Reverence was just some guy from material plane.
I thought she was born in the material plane.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, maybe she was, but there's still some whack shit going on, you know?
You could have been carried out of here as a baby, which is fascinating.
I mean, her mama was just. Am I allowed to tell you the backstory?
No, that's
Have I-
illegal.
Oh.
Hey, remember
Well, she don't know this part of her backstory.
Across the Spider-Verse, it's just like that, actually.
Oh no.
She doesn't know. Well, I guess she could find out from whenever she meets her dad, so I guess I won't say.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, not happy about being in the stronghold, but there's ways to get out. And again, Merida's like, there's something else going on here. Reverence, what do you want? Do you want to leave? What do we want to do? And right now this is the plan. So okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, the problem is Reverence wants to leave, but she also just doesn't want to leave because she's trying to figure out why the fuck, like what is going on. So
Yeah, I'm gonna admit, if it wasn't for Reverence holding Noah back, something might have started.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, and that's why Reverence was so like, could you fucking be cool? Because he knows that. He knows that.
He was
Yeah.
looking for every fucking way out
I
possible.
know. Reverence is like, can you please calm down?
Yeah, we're
Dungeons and fucking Dragons, y'all. We
We
did
played
it.
D&D.
Dragons, man. We play
played
D&D.
And we're probably gonna play D&D again within like a month.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
Insane.
Crazy. It's very exciting. I'm very happy. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
We gotta roll so many dice.
We got to roll so many dice. Look at all the dice we rolled.
You rolled so many 21s.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
You did roll a lot of 21s.
You particularly.
Oh, I also rolled a 21. Yeah,
Between you and me,
You
it's like all 21s.
like all 21s. Oh yeah, I rolled 2.
you
I
rolled
rolled
at least 2. Yeah. there's a chunk. I also rolled a 21. I didn't even think about that. Incredible.
Lots of 21s. Today's lucky number.
21.
Apparently.
21.
21.
21.
I do gotta say, I find it really funny that Siren, you gave us shit for having an emergency shopping trip when ultimately you still needed more time to settle out your daddy issues.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I mean,
She's still gonna give you shit about it.
yeah.
Even if we stay here for a fucking week, when she finds out y'all went to Zendello's before you came to save her, she's gonna be like,
What the
"You all owe
fuck?
me money," is what she's gonna
You
say.
owe me money.
Too bad we don't have any.
Oh my god, when she finds out about that, she is gonna look. Oh my god. I mean, it's not her money, so whatever. But she's gonna be like, "Why, in Ralishaz's name?"
That's because we love you and we wanted as much opportunity to get the hell out of Dodge as we could.
No,
I don't know why, but I feel like Reverence would blame Noah for that. Like, why would you let this happen?
she fucking will too. Reverence and Noah have. They've got issues. They're frenzies, and also Reverence is trying to kill Noah all the time. And you know why? It's because me and Chance. It's because Siren and Chance are frenzies, and I'm trying to attack Chance at all times.
That's just what it's like.
It's just what it's like.
The real life bleeds into the Dungeons and Dragons.
It'd be like that.
As soon as we are semi-comfortable, Merritt's gonna hug. We're gonna have to have a group hug.
There's gonna have to be a big hug, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, and they probably won't, but I'm hoping they put us all in one room so that
That
Rep
is,
can
yeah.
fucking explain to you guys
yeah,
a bunch of shit.
yeah. We need to know, and also, please.
Like, here's why I'm telling you, please don't fucking, like, immediately ruin all of this. My necklace did some weird shit. This big lady likes me. Like, I come from here, apparently. Like, I gotta figure some shit out before we start killing everybody, okay?
Yeah.
Like, pleading with all of you. Dungeons and Dragons is so fucking fun. That was awesome, guys.
Yeah.
God, the Quill of Faces bit.
D&D.
It was just awesome.
Oh, D&D.
I love D&D. Hooray.
D&D.